All right, hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're having a very lovely Wednesday. I have a headache, so I'm maybe not feeling the best, but it's okay. We have there's a bunch of rainy weather moving in over the next few days. The temperature's gone from 18 to 70. Like, we have a full moon tomorrow. There's a lot of reasons for me to have a headache. Also, it doesn't help, I came into work this morning and there was more work drama. It was fine. It was not directed at me. It was just sort of general work drama. We got it, I think, mostly resolved after a few hours, but that was just kind of a lot to just come into work at 8 a.m. with work drama. So that's just kind of, I've been a little stressed out the past couple days, so it's okay if I'm not maybe feeling my best, I guess. But what was I going to say? I don't remember. I'm excited for Stardew on Friday. That's one of the things I've been thinking about a lot. I'm excited to start it and kind of figure out what we end up going with it. But yeah, I hope you're having a good Wednesday. Oh, I'm happy to have a day off tomorrow. Very happy to have a day off. That will be very, very nice. So I will need it. I know it's I sit here and I'm like, some part of me is worried that I sound dramatic because I'm currently working not a full 40 hours a week. And I also but I stream on my Monday. So the way my schedule looks, I don't work my job on Monday, but then I stream on Monday. And then Tuesday and Wednesday I work and stream. Thursday I don't work or stream, but I do have to go grocery shopping, which is a whole fiasco. And then Friday I stream and work, and then Saturday and Sunday I stream just work. So it kind of doesn't feel like I have a day off. It's okay. I will not be on this routine forever. I mean, even at bare minimum March, we'll all be going back to 5 days a week for my work schedule anyway, so that'll be something. So anyway, I'm just kind of sort of out of it a little bit and tired, but that's okay. I'm allowed to be tired. So we might make stream a little bit shorter if I end up kind of feeling like it. But I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a good hump day or whatever. Let me go ahead and turn my music down, and we will go ahead and get into some Palea. So tonight it's just gonna be some cozy gaming hours. Frankly, I'm tired. We're gonna chill. We need to keep working on, so I haven't done anything off stream in between this week and last week. We're exactly where we were at last time. I want to keep working on leveling up those skills. We're close. It's just hunting, which we're actually pretty close on. We're over halfway on hunting, and then furniture making, which I feel like the furniture making might be a little bit harder just because we have to get materials for that and everything. I need to go turn in some of these bad boys, but actually while I'm thinking about it, let me just give me a second. I'm gonna scooch my game capture over a little bit. I did this last time because there we go. I think that's right. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, there we go. You guys can actually see the hold on, make sure. Sorry, I'm just making sure everything's set up properly. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna make sure I pause my music. Yes, I did. Okay, good. I was just double checking. I wanted to move it over to make sure that you guys could see the experience wheel in the upper left hand corner, because if you can't, that kind of sucks. When the whole stream is about leveling up, and you can't even see it. So we'll just start with some gardening. We're also still kind of so what we're currently doing, our current status is just finishing up getting those, getting to level 10 on everything. And then we got to grow this apple tree because we need to make that apple pie for the vault. And then we are mostly just sort of waiting on, we need to name this little guy. What should we call him? Actually, should we call you Yoimiya? I think we might call you Yoimiya. If you don't play Genshin, she's a cute character from Inazuma, the Japanese-inspired area. Might call her Yoimiya. I think that would actually be cute. Little Yoimiya hanging out at her little spot. But yeah, so what we're just currently doing is we're currently just working on getting money, get money. And then we're working on just getting money, and we're working on upgrading our house, and we're working on upgrading all of our skills and stuff, and crafting all the furniture that we want. I have a whole bunch of house projects we're going to work on, also finishing up all the rest of the quests that will be all the friendship quests and stuff that I have not finished with all the characters yet. That's something I'll be working on as well. Just pop these in here. And that's basically it. We are just basically waiting on the developers to give us more content, which is totally fine. If we won't, but if we run out of things to do completely, we'll maybe play something else for a couple weeks while we're waiting for it. But that's just sort of the energy, is we're just currently doing quality of life stuff until and decorations and stuff. I did hear in their little developer update that they did, just like the January update where they were giving some information. They are currently working on some like outside focused decoration, which I would really like it if they could add paths. I don't know if that's too much to ask for. I feel like it isn't, but like pathing would be fantastic because I like paths. I feel like good paths can make or break a space. Like they can, and I really want to have a little path, like, you know, obviously up to the front door, went over to the farm. I'd like to have a little path that kind of meanders on over here, maybe like with a little central location for all of my like foraging and stuff, and like my crafting, and then one that meanders back here to the museum. I really feel like that would be a good energy. So I'm hoping that they add paths, because that is actually like, that's just one of my wish list things, I guess. We'll see if they do. I hope they do. I feel like that shouldn't be too unreasonable. They have fences and everything, and like most people that I've seen that have really decorated out their palea homesteads have used fences to delineate everything, and that's not a bad vibe. But I think right now there's only 2 types of fences, which is kind of unfortunate. I wish they had more fence options, but I'm sure that is something they're working on right now. It would very much surprise me if it wasn't. So, okay. I think we're good on tilling. We had a corn. We had 2 corns, I think we have to put down. Yeah. And you guys aren't harvestable yet, are you? You are not. Good. Okie dokie. Let's, first off, we're going to munch this. Ooh, that was very nice. Indeed, indeed. I didn't pay attention to what I picked up from the fox, did I? Well, that's fine. Let me make sure I don't need to do any restocks on my food supplies. Do need to restock this corn. That is very important. We need to restock these spicy peps, but we use a lot of spicy peps in cooking, so that doesn't surprise me at all. And I don't really see anything else, so I think we're good on that front. I'm just double checking and making sure that all of my stores of everything are good, and then we can start pulling seeds. So I have 170, so yeah, that's more than enough. We'll grab these seeds out of here. For the Reese, 176, we are good. For the carrots, we probably have way too much. Yeah, 187. We are Gucci on that one. And then, oh, inventory is mostly full. There we go. Okay, we'll go dump the stuff and then keep unloading. We're gonna finish all of this, and then the time's gonna tick over into 6 a.m. and the stuff's gonna grow again, so we'll just keep gardening. That is the vibe. I am still really deathly curious. They'd mentioned at some point that they are potentially thinking about adding animal husbandry, so that's gonna be a whole vibe whenever that ends up happening. No, we should not give away Reth sushi. Reth sushi is very important to me. Hold on. 21, we're good. I'll add a couple in, and then the rest can go. We should make the cash. We have 7,000. When we run into town in a minute and do everything, I will actually check and see. So we've bought all of the big expensive wallpapers, so now it's kind of just all about us buying some of the cheaper ones so that we can know all of our options before we start really going ham on decorating the houses and stuff. But they are a lot cheaper. The smaller ones are like the ones at Tish's shop are a lot cheaper than the big expensive ones, the magic ones from Zeki. So we will do that. We also should have some jams, I believe. Yes, we do. Let's put like 2 of these away and then we'll sell the rest. Good, good. Very good. All right. Got a lot of seeds. That is good. 444, nice. 4344, nice. So, full disclosure, we will probably have to do a mining run today because I think I'm a little low on all of my like mining resources because we made so much furniture the other day. Not a bad thing. Just we made a ton of furniture, so we're gonna have to. Did you need to go in there? There we go. So we'll probably have to do a mining run, which is totally fine. And maybe a little bit of like a wood chopping run as well. That won't hurt anything. We just got to do it. We got this. I need to really grow more cotton. I don't grow enough cotton. I am low-key, so I have low-key finally, after, you know, playing this game for almost 6 months, actually I think a little over 6 months, I'm finally thinking about, I should make a final garden design where all of my crop types are designated, you know, like a normal person. So we might be doing a little bit of a rearrange at some point to do that. So, boop, 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 boop. So, and that way I have like a predictable number of stuff coming out. I don't have to constantly, like, this is fun, but it would be way faster and more efficient if I could just run through and slap down the seeds where I know they belong instead of having to sit here and just be like, oh, is there an open spot? Let me grab that. Very good. Forgive me if I'm still kind of I've been having, I think because of all the temperature changes, I'm still having a lot of sinus issues, so it's okay. And like my chest feels congested. I should have brought some Vicks down to put on, but that's okay. I can maybe do that later. Let's keep our seeds in our inventory actually, because it's about to be 6 a.m. and we'll have another wave of growth. But I can go ahead and start watering at least. So really what we're waiting on for that apple pie is just that apple tree to grow, and then once it's done, we can make the apple pie. And go slap that bad boy in the vault. The last thing we have to do is catch that one fish, which we'll figure out when we're gonna do that. Just got so many projects going on, you know? And also we have like a ton of friendship quests that I haven't done. I tend to get behind on friendship quests in games, I think. I like the ones in Palia better than I like them in Dreamlight. They do feel like they progress like the story a little bit more, and like I understand the characters a little bit better because of them. So that I'm not mad at them, there's a lot that I haven't done, so. I'm also really close to dinging friendship with a lot of the villagers that I don't like speak to as often, which is a good thing. It means that, oh yeah, we've literally got like 5 minutes until it ticks over. Actually, while we're here, let me just double check and look at my stuff. I don't have a lot of material. See how low I am on everything? So we're going to have to kind of figure some stuff out today. How many planks? 4 planks. Wow. No, 100. Not 4, 100. We'll put those in and have them start going. Let's check the mail actually while we're waiting for the day to tick over. I think that'll be good. Let's see. Hello, we've got a Zeki coin, Wrath, a Dear Amy. So I don't want to make it, oh, this is probably from the level 10 when we dinged level 10 last week. I don't want to make it weird, but I'm like really, really proud of you and how far you've come as a chef. Ugh, there, you've even got it in writing. Anyways, if you want to stop by, I've got something exciting for you. So long as you promise not to acknowledge this letter in any way, shape, or form when you come. In fact, it's probably best for everyone if you burn this after reading. Dear Amy, okay, I've got something I gotta tell you in person. It'll be like the coolest thing you've ever heard. Run over here as soon as you can. 'Cause seriously, that was also from hitting level 10. So. All right, come on, everybody. I want to make like, so eventually, so it's a whole thing. With these housing plots, you can buy more. They just are very expensive. If you buy like 5 of them, you unlock the ability to purchase a gazebo, which is kind of everyone's like pride and joy. Like if you can have a gazebo, you're considered like a top tier player, because it's so expensive. Like it takes so much money to get there. So we will work on that eventually as well too. I want to kind of have a nice little like gazebo area with our magic fountain. We're gonna eventually get something like a magic little bird's nest thing from ooh, the tree's getting even bigger. Like we'll have a little magic bird nest thing from doing the silver wings and stuff with the Temple of Gales. So I want to have kind of like a nice little magical wandering path over there. I want this place to give very big like Callaway Gardens kind of energy. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. We literally just got 2 onions out of that, which is fine. We'll just go drop them in the seed maker, and then that was onions, that was rice. Wait, did I get onions? Oh, I got onions. Yeah, there we go. Onion. There you go. We got some tomatoes. Good. So we'll just plant. What was I was 20 carrots, I think, is what I was kind of lower on. Then we'll just do the rest in onions, I think. Very good. All right, and then over here there was like 1 or 2. There we go. And then we'll just rewater everything. gardening life, and then we'll fertilize everything, and we can move ahead from there. Run in town, get our mushrooms as per usual. Mushroom profit. Eventually, I'm gonna save up to get more. Well, so I have another open crafting slot, but I need to actually like make the thing to go in it. I need to make more glowworm farms. That will be, I think, by far handier. There we go. I think that apple tree, it looks like it's getting, at least it looks like it's mature now finally. So maybe we can start seeing some apples soon. I figured it'd probably take Eager and a day to grow, so. I have got all of that. Also, as we gradually work on getting medals and stuff too, I'm looking forward to getting some of like the special rewards from all of the different skills. Okay, I'm gonna do that. There we go. All right. I think I've done the kitsune recently enough that Goemia will not be back for a minute. We have a little silver we got, which is good. And then let's fertilize and then we'll dump everything in the box all at the same time. But we have a more significant amount of money now. Yeah, we have 13K. That's good. We will make a special run into town to see Tish. We'll say hi, and then we'll buy some furniture from her. Not furniture. Maybe some furniture. We'll buy some wallpapers from her. All right. And then we've got this, and we've got this. Perfect. Time to fertilize. You're good, you're good, you're good. I'm very glad they have the little highlight thing because I would not be able to see otherwise. It's so dark and the shaders are kind of so intense that it's nice that they highlight it so that you can see what's up. Okay, we got that. And then we're gonna do this over here. Fertilize those brand new blueberries we planted last week. Got a fertilizer medal, which is good. I always get all the gardening medals like pretty much instantly because I do a lot of gardening around here, as you can tell. All right. We are good to go. Everything else can go in the bin. And we'll be set. I should probably get rid of this Valley Sunrise Chandelier. It's cute. Oh, fine, I'll put it. I'm so hesitant to get rid of any of the, like, Zeki reward furniture because I don't know when I can get, like, a hold of something like it again. But I'm also like, but I don't know if I want to decorate it with it or not. You know what I mean? Like, they give you 1 million of them. You can't sell them. That is a little weird to me that you can't sell the furniture. I feel like that should be another avenue to make money, if that makes sense. I mean, I guess you can't. No, you can in Animal Crossing. You can sell the furniture in Animal Crossing. So it's just, I don't know. It's just their preference. It's fine. I'm drinking water, by the way. Everyone remember to drink water. Very important. Good for your health. I also always make sure to cap it as well. Someday I'll get myself a water bottle. Well, I have a water bottle, but I need to figure out. We have hard water here, and it's garbage. It tastes horrible, and it just makes me go ugh. So, hello, Kaleri. I like history books. Umbran War. Badru taught you how to garden. Farming is quite a lucrative path. You know that is if you know what you're doing. Was that shade towards Badru and how they're poor? How dare you? Don't judge poor Badru. They're doing their best.
Do you have any cool stories?
Hi, Ani. Yeah. Fire-breathing dragonfly is definitely my favorite bug, hands down. My mom won't let me keep one, though, on account of the fact that it might burn down the house. Yeah, that sounds a little dangerous. Might want to be careful with that. Hello. Oh, actually, let's do the other one first. We'll get our mushrooms first, and then we'll go in and do the furniture. I just want to make sure that I know how much money I have before I start spending. Okay. Get our mushrooms. It is a little annoying to have to. I wish that they let you purchase stack. I think that would be way easier than just having to click the button over and over again. However, the little chingling noises it makes are actually very satisfying. So, we got a Valley Sunrise candelabra. Well, that's new. I haven't gotten that before, so that's kind of nice. We have that. Let's go talk to Wrath, and then we'll fix our tools, and then we'll buy the wallpapers. Hey, Wrath. Oh, you're not in yet, are you, buddy? Where'd you go? You're over here, aren't you? Chat. Probably someone's got him hung up and they're chatting with him instead of him being, no, he's just making his way over. Hey, buddy.
Who talks first?
Let me guess, you're just dying to see me. A chat, how exciting. What shall we talk about in this little convo, this tete-a-tete, this meeting? I have no idea how to pronounce that. I can't do French. French is the one thing. I feel like I work really hard to understand a lot of languages, but French I can't get. This meeting of minds. If you're low on topics, might I suggest soup? We'll flirt with him. Hey, good looking, what's cooking? Actually, wait, you should ask me that. Go on, I'm waiting. Hey, good looking, what's cooking? Soup, obviously.
I'll be thinking about you. Or soup.
Soup. Listen, some people just have their food obsession. His just clearly seems to be soup. Mine is meat, usually. If it's got meat in it, I'm typically pretty happy. Although I don't know what my food type obsession is. Salads right now, I guess, is my food obsession. Lettuce. Nom nom, I'm a bunny. Like, that's my current energy, I think. All right. We have got... I've not seen that log carrier before. That's kind of fun. I love the little table. Actually, we'll just buy that. I feel like... Have I bought that before? I can't tell. All right. Important things. We need to spend our money on things we actually are going to use. So we have... So all of these are what we need to work on purchasing. All of these bad boys. There's a bunch of them. Eventually, we should also do the iron storage too, but we'll get around to that eventually. So I guess maybe we'll just kind of... go up the line. Bahari Estate. Oh, there's the table lamp. Zeki's General Store, cross wallpaper, a little jaded tile wall, and that's all the money we got so far. So we'll keep coming back and purchasing these and kind of making our way up the list. Some of them are really like the waves of water windows are really cool, actually. Gypsum flagstone wall. Then they got floors as well. So gold manor tile floor. That's nice. This is all the stuff I think that you can see in different people's houses. So we'll make our way through purchasing all of those so that we can have a lot more decorative options. And then I'm going to do a big stream at some point probably where I go through and try to like decorate the house. That's probably, there'll be a stream where I'll probably do that, where we'll sit down and we'll try to like actually deal with the mess that is the house. But like for me, either furniture types or wallpaper really make or break what I do in decorating. And I definitely feel like in this instance, the wallpaper is really what is going to end up speaking to me and kind of setting the tone. So I have an idea for like what I want the rooms to be, but I don't know like exactly what the tone is that I want. I want a dining room to display my food. I'll show you when we get back, actually, because I do have ideas. I have like very specific room types I want. And I do want to keep the tent too. I know it's kind of grungy, but I like the idea of having the tent kind of be like storage or like some of like the workshopping items. So yeah, I want this to be the living room, obviously. I need to take down the Christmas tree, actually. I guess we'll just start doing that. Can I not pick up the tree until... I can't pick up the tree until all the stuff is off it, I think. That's going to be fun. We'll just start... Oh god, this is going to fill up my inventory, isn't it? Well, actually, they stack, actually, so that's not the worst thing in the world. That's good. And then I'll do that. Can I pick up the tree yet? No, there's still some stuff on there. Let me get those low-hanging ones. Because it is not Christmas anymore. We'll grab that. Oh, inventory's full. We'll go drop some of it. Need to drop off the new wallpapers and stuff anyway. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, I have a whole bronze gardening trophy. Maybe I picked it up by accident, didn't I? And then I have a chap in my inventory. Yeah, we should put those back. We'll put these in here. That's good. Okay. I picked up my trophies by accident, and that's another thing I'm gonna have to figure out, is getting all this stuff in the museum is gonna be a whole like adventure too. So, and I need like a plushie corner because we've got so many plushies and they're all so cute. Like this is sort of my like impromptu plushie corner for now, but I want more later. Good. We do need to move this. I guess this can also go in the museum. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Let me just leave it down here for now. I guess it's kind of cool. Just a whole golden egg that we got that from doing all the stuff with the silver wing. So, oh, and then we have this cool chandelier. Let's hang that. We have like 18 of everything. Ooh, it's like a cool toned. Interesting. All right. Like I said, I will fix everything in the house eventually. We're just currently pack ratting our way into stuff until we can kind of determine what it is we all want for everything. And we'll put that away. And then we'll pop, not that, this. And then we'll do more mushrooms. And then I think our first order of business will probably be hunting, but I guess the tricky part is I am low on supplies, so we may have to do a mining run first, which will be fine if we do. I love this glow lamp so much. I'm gonna have to do like a bluish themed room because there's a lot of good blue swatches of a lot of stuff in here, so, okay. We got all that, so I mostly just need, is Yoimiya back? No, that's okay. Let me look at what I can craft. But like I said, we may have to, we can make a bunch of fine arrows, I think. Can't make slowdown arrows. Yeah, we're out of briar daisies. Let's go see if we can't grab some briar daisies first, and then we can kind of come back and figure out what we're doing from there. They should be fairly easy to grab. That shouldn't be too hard. Also, maybe, I know Gel, we'll be kind of picking our way at some quests too. Gel wants 5 shells, so maybe we can run by the beach once we get our briar flower, or whatever the flowers are, and and we can grab some shells too. That'll be good, I think. Okay, I'm just gonna... I know they want us to go into town. One major complaint I have is that they don't have a teleport point right outside of the housing plots. That just seems, I know it's because they want us to actually interact with the rest of the town and not like gather too much around there, but I wish they had one like here or something. It's really kind of a pain in the butt that we have to run all the way into town to fast travel. Like, it's fine, because I feel fine running around on foot if I want to be in Kilima, but if I'm trying to go out to Bahari, oh, it sucks to have to run this whole dang distance. It's so far. Was that Chain? Yeah, it's Chain. Hey, buddy. My Shep.
The dragon smiles.
How you doing? I noticed many humans are confused as to why a sage is also a healer. We Majiri believe that a man or woman's spiritual health is not separate for their physical health. I can agree with that. After all, it's hard to have one in isolation of the other. I can absolutely agree with that. Mental, spiritual, physical, it all kind of meshes. That's not an excuse for like lack of separation of church and state, but I think it's more like, I don't know. So in the olden times, back when you used to like go get treated at centers and stuff, like herbalist centers, like back in like ancient Greece and stuff, they wouldn't just give you medicine. They would also have like a counselor there to talk to you, because like they understood that it's not always just physical. Sometimes it can be mental and emotional too. And so they would have a healer there to kind of like, or like a counselor there to talk to you and be like, hey, is everything okay? Like, do you need any advice? Like, is there everything okay at home? Like, they can kind of talk to you about your troubles. And I think that's really important. I think integrated medicine is, oh, Michael Jacksoning. Hee hee. It's a hee hee, dear. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna run in here and check and see if there's any Helium. There probably isn't, but you know what? It's an old habit. Now, obviously, it's not as intense about trying to make sure that you catch every instance of Helium. Oh! Search basket? A cat toy. Better days. Oh, that's probably gonna be sad. That's okay. We'll ask around about it eventually. Is this just stone? Might just be stone. Yep, that's fine. It doesn't totally matter, like I said, because now it's way easier to find Pallium than it used to be, but might as well just check while we're here. Oh, that's going to be sad, isn't it? It's going to be very sad. I'm just keeping an eye out for things. We're going to, specifically, we're aiming to get some more of that flour to make the slowdown arrows. I typically see them over here, usually. Actually, it's over there usually that I see them. But I can check all up here. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. That's what we needed. Briar Daisy, that's what it's called. I knew it was Briar something. I just couldn't remember what. I've never been able to get out to that chest. I think I've tried a couple times and I just missed every time, which was really annoying, frankly. Oh, good. Like 6. Good. Sorry, everyone. I'm just looting all of the briar daisies. Don't mind me. I'd be more leave it for other players, but the respawn rates have been a lot higher lately, apparently, so I don't have to worry about it quite as much. Then we'll just trot our way up here, see if there's any more. Typically, I find a couple over here. Any more briar daisies, or was that it? That might have been it. That's okay. Okay, so we're going to come down here now, and we're going to look for shells, because Jell needs shells. Okay. That is 1 shell. I will say, out of all the games that I'm currently spending a lot of time playing right now, oh my god, that scared the living... I was talking about Genshin, and that happened, and I unexpectedly, and my brain was like, a boss! I'm like, that is the wrong game. If something like that happened in Genshin, that would be something trying to attack me, so I just had a full visceral reaction. But yeah, in between me playing like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and then Palia, and then like Genshin, this game by far has a way more comfortable paragliding mechanic. Like the ease of coming in and out of paragliding is just like so much smoother in Palia than it is in Genshin or Zelda. So I appreciate that, basically. I will forever appreciate the maneuverability of the paraglider here. I also feel like the climbing isn't as bad as it could be. It's definitely not optimized, and there's definitely, we only have 3 shells. We need a few more. It's definitely not optimized. It definitely needs some work. I know they said they're going to be working on it. Ooh, actually, I'm just ADHDing here. Give me, oh my god, I'm stuck. Hey, we made it. Just dopamine doing things. Fishing, it's worth it to fish in the spots because I may get a gold star that I don't have yet, so might as well. But there's a lot of stuff they're working on. They've said they're gonna work on the climbing and stuff, so I appreciate that. Okay, the circle is fixed at least out here, so that's nice. Rude. Behave. Black sea bass. I don't know if I have one of those yet. We can check whenever we go home. And we'll grab this. I also appreciate they have a lot of accessibility features in Palia. They can change. I think you can change the speed at which your like fishing rod casts, which is nice. Like if it's too fast or too slow, you can speed it up or slow it down, which is convenient. That's just another sea bass. That's okay. Behave, your little tiny butt. Come here. There we go. You can tell I haven't been fishing in a while. And then I don't even know if I can reach. Oh, yeah, I can. Good. Like, that's really... Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Wow. Oh, it fully reset me over here. Yeah, there we go. Got lost for 2 seconds. I'm like, what's going on? Nope. Come on. Reel. Come on. There we go. I just want to see if I can get anything exciting. Like a long-nosed unicorn fish or something like that. It's not going to happen, but it would be fun if it did. Oh, I got an eel of some description. What are you, buddy? Oh, my God. I haven't been fishing in a while. There we go. Okay. Cactus moray. Do not know if I have that, but whenever we go home, I'll cross-check it and make sure that it's not something that I'm missing in my collection. We're looking for more shells. We only have 3. We can run over to the other side of the beach if we need to. That's fine by me. They're also up on the beach sometimes, so I'm gonna check over here too. We can turn those into gel. That'll be good. Yep. Yeah, when I don't have whenever I don't have like specific objectives to do on stream, you get full ADHD me. But that's how I play whenever I play by myself, so that's not a bad thing. Also, I feel like sometimes more interesting stuff can happen that way. Like funny stuff can happen because I'm just kind of messing around and I stumble across something crazy. Ooh, there's might be one. Are you a shell? Please say yes. Ah, good. We have them. Perfect. Okay, where is the nearest? That way. Away. Maybe we'll go back in town first, see if we can't grab Gel and give him these shells, and then we can head home from there. We have 5 briar flowers, so that should make a decent amount of arrows for us. I don't know how long it's going to take for us to ding on all of this, so that's just going to kind of be tonight's adventure, but, you know. Okay, send me country roads, take me home. Back to Kilima. I've been a thirsty baby lately. It's probably because of all the temperature fluctuations and stuff. Okay. And we're gonna head up to this bad boy over here. I have not talked to Gel nearly as much as I should. We'll get there. I'm still very curious about what this orb is in the center. Also, the orb in the center of town is suspiciously matched to the hole in the mountain. Like, it's probably way smaller. Wait, old inscription. In figuring out the clue rests this fountain. You deserve much congratulations, but gaining entrance to the library requires passing but one final test. You must find a stone that represents the sands of time. Slip that gem into the hilt of your key and you shall have your revelry. There was a whole riddle I had to solve and I just found it by accident. See, this is what I mean by me being ADHD is sometimes a great thing. So... it's fine. We stumbled across something entirely by accident in a good way. Okay, I brought you something. The shells I needed for my dye. Thank you so much. With this act, you become a true patron of the arts. May I one day prove worthy of your patronage. Did you see what Breath came in here wearing? No, what was my boyfriend wearing? He's usually cute. Somebody needs to tell that boy Rip Clothing went out of style the moment someone invented a needle and thread. He's just being a bad boy. Leave him alone. I will apologize for my bad boy boyfriend for forever. He's a fake bad boy. He's not actually a bad boy. He just likes to pretend to be one. So people think he's impressive. Don't tell him I said that, though. Oh, is Tish home, actually? Now that I'm thinking about it. Hello, Tish.
What to make?
How you doing?
Oh,
do you like the
hi.
makeshift collection? It was inspired by some pieces Reth and I tried to make as kids. There's something just so homey but in perfection. That's cute.
Soon.
Tish's art is really impressive. I'm about to run her out of business considering the fact that I'm learning to make everything myself. Oh, I don't ever talk to you. Hastian, hello. How you doing? Have you seen my Plunhao Tao? He's much more than a pet to me. He's my dear friend and companion. Please alert me if you see him in the forest. I wouldn't want any harm to come to him. Speaking of Tao, hey buddy. Oof. Tao sniffed your hand. Lick. Arf, arf. I need to become better friends with Tao. I just don't know how to. I think there might be like a quest or something associated with it, which is totally fine. I will get there eventually. Okay. I have this mouse toy. I am really looking forward to when they implement the more like the quest pouch. Oh my god. My inventory is like mostly quest items at this point, which is not my favorite, baby. There's so many of them. It's kind of a lot. And I could stick them in... I could put some of them in my chest, but I just feel like it's just... I don't know, I'll keep them on me. I feel like it's a bad idea to put them in the chest because I'll forget about them and then that'll just be like kind of a pain. Excuse me. Oh, fabric. That's good. We'll keep this muscle. I saw the planks being done over here and I thought there was a human being and I was like, oh my god. What do you mean there's someone at my plot? That's not supposed to happen. Okay, let's check our fish situation. We got 2 black sea bass and a cactus eel. Let's see if I have any of those currently. Black sea bass, check. Albino eel. Mottled goby, scarlet koi. No cactus eel. That's good. That is very good. We will place. This bad boy can go here. There we go. Right on top. Why could you not be flush with the wall? Are you just being particular? Weird. All right, well. We've got to fish. Oh, sorry. I was going to tell you guys what the rooms are going to be. Hold on. My room inspiration. I got distracted by the fact the Christmas tree was still in here. This is going to be the living room, obviously. Cozy living room, entranceway, maybe plushy corner, you know, kind of just cozy entrance vibes. I'm going to have the kitchen in here, obviously. I'll make the kitchen a lot more you know, put together than this. I'm going to have this be another atrium room. Maybe this honestly might be blue themed because there's a lot of really gorgeous blue themed furniture. And so I think maybe having this like blue core might be kind of interesting. I am going to make our little IKEA room over here. I am going to make this into kind of like a dining room / like food display room. I want to be able to display all my 5-star dishes. And there's not enough room in the kitchen to place all of them. I want to have like a few in the kitchen and a lot of them in here. So that'll be nice. And then I'm going to have this be the bedroom. I don't know. The thing is, I feel like I want a bathroom room too. But I don't know where I want to stick that. I want to make like a spa kind of room. But I don't know where exactly I want to put that. So that's kind of a whole... Maybe we could have its own separate building. I don't know. Just workshopping ideas. Maybe we could have a whole separate like room as like it's like its own building or like own hearth, whatever they're called, the hearth thingies or whatever the hearth home house things. Maybe we could have our own separate like whole separate room for it, and we can like have like a separate spa outbuilding. Hello, Silver. How are you doing? Is Amy winning? How's work today? Did you eat all the nuggies the other day? Nugpocalypse. Yes, we had good nuggie days. Good nuggie days. Work has been a lot the past couple of days. I think I don't think you were here last night, which is totally fine. I was just trying to remember if I already told you or not. Yesterday we had a bunch of work drama. I had like a big coaching session. I made a mistake. It was fine. It was really not that big of a deal. Sometimes Medicare has very specific rules about when people can and can't enroll. And I think there's upward of like, I think almost like 15 special enrollment periods at this point, like reasons for I just got a SEP wrong. It's fine. It happens all of the time. It's just, I kind of was like, I came into work. They're like, you got to have a coaching session. I was like, oh God. And then I was like, that's really, I don't know why everyone's acting like this is a big deal. It really was not that big of a deal. And like, I had a nice talk with my manager and everything was fine. Like it was not a problem. It just was stressful. Human philosophy, let's try to make it more difficult. Yeah, for real. Well, so the idea is that the government wanted to be like, you can't change your plan except these 2 specific times a year, except if you move, or if someone dies, or if you leave your employer, or if you do this. And it's kind of like 15 enrollment periods. So enrollment periods. So where like you can like reasons for making a change outside of like this is the time of year you can do it. A total pain. It's completely fine. People get that kind of thing wrong all of the time. Like it's not that big of a deal. It's just, it was less me and more there was a lot of workplace politics happening, frankly. But I had a nice talk with my manager. Everything was fine. It just was stressful. And then I came in this morning and there was more work drama, and it didn't have anything to do with me. It was just like general work drama. But I'm just a little frazzled at this point. I was like, y'all, it does not have to be this big of a deal. We are in between seasons right now. This is supposed to chill. So yeah, making a mistake ain't a big deal unless you have a jerk boss. The idea is to trend mistakes. Yeah. No, the idea is just to just correct it so it doesn't, and just be like, you know, like, and it was just one of those things where like, it's really confusing because this is too much information, but we're currently working on hunting and leveling up hunting right now. So that's just kind of what we're going to be doing. But like, this is TMI, I guess, boring information. But basically when people first turn 65, that's when they're first eligible for Medicare, unless they have like a special circumstance where they have disability. When they turn 65, that's when they can get Medicare. There are multiple parts to Medicare. There's part A and part B, which is the original part, the original stuff, or what's called original Medicare. And basically you can get, so part A you get automatically. You may have to pay for it if you didn't work, but as long as you worked a decent amount in your life, you don't have to pay for it. It's free. Part B you do have to pay for. So some people, especially if they're like 65, but they have not decided to retire yet, they will delay getting part B. Like they'll push it out until they decide to officially retire or their employer makes them, and they can like push it out as long as they keep having health insurance to their employer. So when they're allowed to roll, normally they have like an initial enrollment period when they first become eligible for Medicare. But when they push out Part B like that, stuff gets really confusing. And so I had just gotten confused about like Part B rules and stuff. It was totally fine. People make that kind of mistake all the time. Like I know my coworkers make that kind of mistake all the time because they ask questions in the chat like all the time about it. So it was fine. It really wasn't that big of a deal. It was more just like some workplace politics kind of ended up like rebounding on me a little bit, and I was maybe not very pleased about that. So that's, you know, fine. But it all worked out in the end, so it's really not that big of a deal. So, you know.
Get home safe, won't you?
Yeah. No, the idea is just to be nice to your employees and like help correct their mistakes, especially if it's like an innocent mistake like that, where it's like, there's 50,000 confusing rules. You just messed one of them up and it's really not that big of it. But it just was stressful. Isn't A the best because he starts with A? You know, if you really want to know, part A is your hospital insurance. So if you have to go to the hospital and get surgery, and then part B is your doctor benefits. So if you have to go to the doctor and go to doctor's visits, and then I sell part C plans, which is all of the puts it all together, covers the 20% that Medicare doesn't cover, and then gives you some extras like dental and vision. Because health insurance is so confusing, especially whenever you hit Medicare age. It's one of those, they originally put Medicare into place back in like the 50s or something, like a long time ago. And then instead of like, you know, amending and bringing everything together, they just keep adding parts to it. Oh wait, is this an invincible deer? It's an invincible deer. We kept running into this last week. The deer can just be invincible sometimes. I don't know. They're not reacting to me. They're just not, they're not part of the world. Don't worry about it. Hopefully this one is not invincible. I don't know if it's like a lag issue or something, but like our constitution, rather than just creating a 21st century version, let's just keep band-aiding something from 1776. For real. There's a lot of stuff that I feel like needs to be updated. And it's also silly because like I know a lot of European countries have updated and like changed their stuff like 1,000 times over at this point. Like they've updated it for modern times instead of just continuing to amend the original. So yeah, just chaotic. Anyway, I've just had a stressful couple days at work, and like yesterday was crazy. There was just a lot happening yesterday. So, and then they're kind of fried today too. So also sleepy because it's raining outside right now. Because it's gonna rain this week. It was 16 degrees last week, and it's gonna be 70 this week and raining, and then it'll go back to 35 next week. So that's just kind of Georgia weather. So, but yeah, how was your week? I hope you had a good week this week. I hope you've had a good past couple days. Okay, we're gonna do my fish in a barrel method. Because, so I'm currently trying to, for context, we have 2 skills left that I need to level up to level 10. So I'm currently working on those. What is the normal end of January temp in Georgia? Oh God. The thing is, it's been changing because of climate change. So when I was younger, January temps tended to stay around, I'd say potentially like, I don't know, 20s to 40s at the beginning of January, like low 20, high 40, and then like end of January maybe warming maybe up a little bit more into the 50s, like high 50s. It kind of depended on the year and the temperatures and stuff. Low 50s to 60s in like February and March. But nowadays, it's all over the place. We had, I think it was last year, it rained for 9 months and was 70 degrees the whole time. Can't tell you why. It just did it. It's just what happened. So that's kind of the vibe. Also, what you're about to see me do. So this is these they can't escape. So this is my fish in a barrel method, where I just chop down all the trees and then they just get stuck, and I just shoot them until I get all of them. That's just kind of the energy. Your work was normal, had your year in review, and confirmed your company met goals. We're all getting bonuses, but not till mid-March. Got my W-2, just one more document I can file my taxes. Yeah, I feel that. I have to, filing taxes is always exciting for me because I get health insurance credit since my income's so low. So I get a health insurance credit, so sometimes filing taxes can be weird. I've been using like HR Block and TurboTax, but now they're wanting me to pay because I have extra tax documents. So I'm kind of trying, this year I'm going to have to figure out if I can't like do it on my own. Or how, or like, I know Free Tax USA is a new website that is better and like obviously free and doesn't have as many restrictions as like TurboTax and stuff. So, but that's good. I'm glad you guys hit goals and stuff. That's always really important. I think hello? Are you broken? Been having more issues with the hunting being broken this time than usual. I mean, than ever. I've never had this issue happen before. You'd think I could hit... my God. Is it just that y'all are you broken? Well, you're having the thing. There we go. Okay. I was going to say. I used TurboTax. I think this will be the last year. It's getting too expensive. Going to try the free tax thing this year. Yeah. So the hot tea with TurboTax, I guess, if you have been, if you knew about it, is that TurboTax and companies like TurboTax and HR Block. So the IRS has been wanting to make filing taxes free for a while, and HR Block and TurboTax keep lobbying to keep the IRS from doing it and like keep the IRS from getting funding to do it. This year, I think the IRS is like doing a limited run in certain states version of their free tax software that they're going to be working on. So I am dearly hoping that becomes the norm, because no other country in the world has to pay someone to do their taxes. Or like, I heard that I'm not surprised. I don't blame TurboTax. I blame government for allowing lobbying. Yeah, I mean, same. I can agree with that. These are magic wolves, by the way, that are running around. They're too hard to shoot, frankly. I just leave them alone. Well, that got us somewhere. We're doing all this hunting. God, leveling up to level 10 takes, when you hit level 9, it takes forever to finally get over that hump. But it's fine. We have a lot of arrows on us, so we'll just keep going until we're out. But yeah, no, so tax season's just going to get interesting this year. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that and your end goals and stuff is going well for work. Am I out of like arrows? Oh, come on. Hold on. Let me get you. Come here. There we go. Am I out of... Oh, it's because I was holding that. There we go. I was like, why is it not letting me switch? It's because I was holding my food, which is not... There we go. Come on. Can I hit you? Thank you. And you. Yeah, no, lobbying is a mess, and I feel like is something that badly needs to be adjusted, but our government's not really doing anything about it. So I know it'll be February before we know it. It's so close. I was paying bills today. And like... a little irked because for like the past 2 years, Georgia Power's had this nice flat bill thing where they've like averaged out our power bill. This year, I like this is, January. It's the first January bill. I logged in today and they were like, you're not signed up for budget billing. And also your account's not eligible to sign up for budget billing. And I'm like, no mention of flat bill anywhere. I'm like, what are you talking about? And so I was like calling customer service trying to find out what was going on, and then they're like, your wait for customer service is going to be 38 minutes. I'm like, 38 minutes? Holy cow, that's never happened. So I'm assuming everybody's logged on to pay their bill and realize that, hey, wait a minute, my flat bill's gone, what's going on? So I'm gonna have to get on the phone with them and be like, hey, I would prefer if I could do the whole thing I've been doing for the past 2 years that you changed without telling me anything about. So that's just sort of the energy. Oh, did I check out Pal World? I have not. I don't know if I'm going to. I feel like I probably won't. So Pal World's CEO apparently really likes AI art. And they've not said whether or not Pal World uses AI art, but also I'm not sure I would enjoy the premise. Like, I think it's cool. There's just a lot of controversy around it. I think it's interesting, but I don't like the idea. I love the idea of a grittier Pokemon game, but that's not really the direction I think I would be taking it in. Like, the exploitation direction is probably not where I'd be taking it in. I'd probably prefer more of like a battling sim. I don't know what I'd prefer. More of what I think we all wanted when we were like 14 and emo, and so yeah, I don't think I probably will be checking out Pal World. Yeah, that's the controversy using AI art, but let's face it, that's the future of games. The monetary saving is too great for big companies to pass up. If it continues the way it does, we'll find out, because I know right now everybody and their brother is currently facing lawsuits because they've taken like Getty images and stuff without like companies' permission. So I know that AI art is kind of in this weird. There's also a there's actually a really cool. There's like an MIT professor, I think, who is making AI poison, where it's basically, they call it Nightshade, which I think is the single cool, or Belladonna or something like that. I think it's the coolest thing ever. Basically, it's a code that they put in, you can put in your art, that if the AI program scans that art, it will completely corrupt it. Yeah, I know. Pal World sold 5 million copies over the weekend, so probably laughing in the bank. That is that is how it is. That's just how the gaming industry in general is right now, which is totally fine. I think we're in kind of a weird transitionary period in the gaming industry where, like, I think AAA games are dying, and kind of what's going to take their place, I think, is kind of the question right now. So, because, like, Ubisoft is in hot water right now. Not to talk about drama too much, but, like, Ubisoft, they're in hot water because one of their newest games they're releasing is you can have the option to get it via subscription versus physically purchasing it. And the Ubisoft current CEO was like, we think gamers should divorce themselves from the ideas of owning their games. Like, they're going to have to pay a subscription model now. Oh, it's another invincible deer. You live to chew grass another day. But yeah, like, AI isn't just going to mess with artists, but numerous careers, writers, editors, designers, yada, yada, even STEM careers. Oh, I know. I really do genuinely think AI is about to cause an enormous crisis, like, everywhere. Especially because our government refuses to regulate it. Because I know there's a lot of, like, people trying to bring that to Congress right now, and Congress just, like, could not care less, which is not a good sign. I think it'll be an issue because they refuse to deal with it. Old people aren't going to understand AI. Yeah, but see, the funny thing is, so here's what's interesting, right? So, like, as someone who works in insurance, so CMS, which is the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services, they're the ones that basically write all the rules and, like, are attempting to prevent elder abuse, because you very easily could, like, use high pressure marketing tactics and stuff on old people and they would just crumble because they don't. I mean, I get old people on the phone all the time that, like, they have no idea what's going on. Like, I'm trying to be as good to them as I can and, like, explain everything. And I'm like, I've had to ask people, like, do you have any family members that can do this with you? Because they are just, like, so confused and, like, gonna make a bad decision for themselves. And I'm doing my, like, absolute best to try to help them, but they're just, like, distressed. But yeah, the funny thing is, all the marketing materials, all stuff that you talk about with customers, people on the telephone, the way you market to them, that all has to be approved by CMS because it's a government regulation thing. And if AI starts writing all of those scripts, that's going to make things weird. Like, that might actually end up landing companies in hot water. The government might struggle to regulate those things because AI is, like, writing the scripts or, like, making the calls and stuff, and they're going to have to put in rules about that. So that's going to be a whole thing. AI starts with A. Amy starts with A. Coincidence? No, I am apparently the originator of all. I am the origin. All things come from me. I am Gaia. The mother of all. Where did you go? There you are. Oh my god, I'm about to lose it. This is taking so long. Once I run out of arrows, we'll go back and probably, like, do some furniture crafting or something, because this is ridiculous. The government will not be proactive. Yeah, when the disaster happens, then they'll step in and fix it. Yeah, nope, I agree. That's how they are. Please. So there's a whole... The thing is, in Palia, if you're wondering why I'm just flailing like this, the hunting can simultaneously be really lucrative, but also the problem is, like, even upgrading your bows and arrows really doesn't do much. Like, it still takes, like, six hits on these stupid deer to be able to actually take them down. I have to unload so many arrows into these guys just to get them, which is really obnoxious and can make hunting really hard. So, you know. I assumed you like hunting animals, like IRL with your hunting shotgun. So I guess fun story. I have a Yee grandparents, and they tried to get me to hunt when I was younger. I am a wicked shot with a BB gun. Holy cow! Actually, that's always a funny story I like to tell because my grandfather was interesting. He was nice and he loved me a lot, but he definitely had, I think, sometimes like girls shouldn't do men things kind of energy. And I remember being like, I think like 10, 11, and he pulled out the BB gun because me and my brother had never shot anything. And he's like, oh, your mom's never taught you to shoot. I gotta teach you to shoot. He pulled out the BB gun, lined up a bunch of like Coke cans on a wooden board and was like, shoot those. And I was like, okay, took the BB gun, shot all of them with such extreme accuracy that I punched holes through every single can and knocked all of them off the stage. He just took the gun back from me and then just like never talked about it again, which was kind of funny. So I'm a really good shot. I hate gun noises. I think I'd actually be very good with bows and arrows in real life. And someday I would like to try to shoot bow and arrow. I just have not gotten around to it yet. Like that's an expensive hobby. So I have not messed with it yet, but I hate the sound of actual guns. Oh my God, the kickback and the blast noise, my ears are sensitive. And so the sound is awful. You should try the Olympic sport where they ski and shoot. Oh my God. What a way to combine my ice skating dreams into skiing and marksmanship. I got that stupid Muujin and I don't see the bag for it anywhere. And that's really annoying because you don't get credit for it unless you pick up the little bag. That's obnoxious. That's fine. How many of those? 23. We've got just enough to get a couple more rounds in. I could always, if I really wanted to go ham and incorporate all of my life experiences, I could always do mounted horseback bow and arrow competitions. That is a thing, mounted shooting with bows and arrows off of the backs of horses. It is a whole thing, and it is extremely intense and really cool, honestly, frankly. Like, I've watched some videos of it, and it's really neat. They do, like, trick shots, too. You just have to have a very, 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 very dependable horse for that, because you basically put the horse on the track and have the horse, like, run slowly on the track so you have time to aim and shoot, and then you just trust the horse to make the lap, and then you shoot the bow and arrow while they're going. Looks really cool, honestly. There also is mounted horseback with like skeet shooting type things as well, but would not be as interested in that. So I'm still trying to decide if I want to ride horses again someday. I think maybe I might like to revisit it. I just had a very not great experience growing up, but a lot of that was just who I associated with, or my mom made me associate with at the time, and the horse industry is unbelievably toxic, and so it can be hard sometimes to vibe with that. But if I got to do it on my own terms, I feel like I'd maybe feel about it a little bit. Maybe when I'm older and I need hobbies. That can be one of my things, along with ice skating. So, okay, I think we either got all of the deer around here or they ran away. So we'll go one to the, oh, here's one. Horse show jumping jockey. Yeah, see, jumping, I don't know about jumping. Okay, so jumping is way more dangerous than it looks. Like, I'm sure it looks pretty dangerous, but it can be really dangerous. Jumping's complicated, because I have jumped before. I haven't jumped, like, any intense jumps, but I have done some jumping. Jumping is tricky because, like, if you don't aim right, you can get in really big trouble, and if the horse falls, it can be like a whole problem. So I used to own a barrel racing horse, so I'm aware with some high octane sports. I just don't typically like the high octane sports, horse sports myself. I'll save that for the younger kids who know what they're doing. Hello, Mr. Illuminati. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good stream. Hi, everybody. I am playing Palia. You come from the land of Pal World. So is everybody this week, apparently. So I hope you have a good evening, time zone, whatever your time zone is. I hope you have a good evening. But yeah, right now we are currently playing Palia, and we are working on leveling up our skills. So I only have 2 skills left to level up to level 10. So I'm currently trying to level up my hunting and my furniture making. AI art for the win. Yeah. Tonight it benefits me, so I will allow it. But yeah, so I'm kind of working on my hunting and trying to level up my skills so that I can get to level 10 and everything, and finally do all that. We're kind of waiting for, Palia is currently in between updates right now. And so we're kind of waiting for, like, you know, more content to drop. But that's okay, because I have a whole bunch of house projects in this game that I need to do. Actually, speaking of, we'll just go right home. Well, oh, but I have 9 arrows left. I'm very close to level 10. Actually, we'll stay out and see if I can't. I'll use up the rest of my arrows anyway, even if I don't ding. You're working on farming level 10? Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I love the decorating in Palia. I just haven't buckled. I've been spending all of my money on trying to get like, you know, like the upgrades and get like all of the expensive, fancy, magical wallpapers and stuff. So I've been kind of waiting until I progressed a little bit farther to do a lot of like decorating, but I'm getting there. Once I finish accumulating some stuff, I'll be doing a big decorating stream, I'm sure, to make my house cute. So for now, I'm just sort of pack ratting it. So yeah, I'm almost there. I've just got hunting, which I feel like we are like 2 seconds from dinging on, and then furniture making. These deer, can I get you? Yeah. Oh, we only had one hit. Oh, look at them spawning in for me. Convenient. Can I get you? Come on, buddy. Nice. Oh, yep, we did it. Look at that. It's like 3 a.m. Is Hassian awake? Probably not. Well, ooh. I think he comes out at like 3 a.m. We might just actually go home. Let me see. Well, if I can wake knock knock, Hassian, wake up. Oh, there's some pallium. Let's grab that. It is right here, conveniently waiting for me. I'm so glad. They used to have it to where oh, and I'm full. Nice. Maybe I'll wait to talk to Hassie until the morning then, just so I have an empty inventory. Yeah, they used to have it to where pallium only spawned in certain areas, but because people were having trouble like competing for resources, now it can spawn anywhere. So that's really convenient because not nearly as rare as it used to be. We'll go home, we'll drop off our stuff, and then we'll come back and see Hassian once he's awake. But exciting. I thought that was gonna take longer than it did. But good company and good conversations make for... I should have hit just home. That's fine. Good company and good conversations make for time going by quicker. So... And I think Pal World is cool. I just don't know if it's like my own personal thing. Also, I have too many big games to play. What's Din Din? Din Din tonight is Chick-fil-A, actually. You managed to get... So we have an eating schedule. So we get fast food Sundays and Wednesdays. So... Tonight is Chick-fil-A, I think, unless I decide I want different fast food, but it's going to be fast food of some description. So, last night we had, what did we have last night? Bird's eye mixed. A trend, yep, Wednesday is Chicken's Day. Yep, that's because they're closed on Sundays. So if I'm going to get Chick-fil-A, I got to get it on Wednesdays. That's kind of just the energy. I keep seeing my like that moving in the background and I keep thinking it's a human being and I'm like, there's not supposed to be anyone else here. Milky Shake too. Milky Shake. I'm trying to remember. I guess we did get a milkshake last week. We did so they don't have the mint ones anymore because it's not I'll just keep these. It's not Christmas anymore, but they do have like the just regular cookies and cream. I probably will be getting that tonight for dinner if I'm being honest with you, because I do like me. Wow, that is a lot of hide. You do get a lot of hide whenever you hunt like 80 Cernix. That's fine. We'll keep them. I always keep them and turn them into leather because that makes me way more money than anything else. We got a whole bunch of wood. That's good. All right. Well, let me, we're going to drop off all of that in here to get this started. Their cookies and cream is really good. Do only 1,600 calories. Remember, I split it. So it's not really 1,600 calories. It's whatever half of it's 800. Math. Stonks. Oh, is Yoimiya back? Yoimiya's back. Hello. What'd you bring me this time? Nice. More arrows. Always appreciated. I have named that little fox. I call her Yoimiya because she kind of reminds me of a character in Genshin. So Yoimiya is her name now. Let's put the mushrooms into the thing and then we can just start on some furniture, I think. That's the last thing we have to do. So, and then we'll just catch Hassian when he's up. But let's see, what money, 4,000. That's fine. All right. Furniture making. Let us see. So the big question is we need to, with furniture, I think in order to, yeah. Oh, do I want to spend my fancy stuff? Yeah, I guess I will. So in order to get the furniture crafting experience, I believe you have to craft something you haven't crafted before. Oh, good. Oh, I hate using all my flow planks. It's fine. I'll cook up some more later. Got a mirror. I'm out of stamina. Let me get some more focus. There we go. Level 9. That's good. We can run in a minute and go talk to Tish and see if she's got any more recipes for us. We honestly might need some because I'm kind of low on everything. Lurk. I want to. Ooh, that's a cute potted plant. I don't have any exclamation point like command set up, but I need to. I need to get some bots going. What did I unlock again? It was something with a potted plant. Where is it? Homestead tree planter. I don't have enough glass. That's really cute though. That's adorable. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, no, I do have enough glass. Nice. We'll just make some more. We will make some more. Yeah, I do want to at least get a Y bot in at some point, just because I like exclamation point Y. It's good to be able to like if you feel like you need to know what's going on. Oh, we got that medium lamp. I always will craft me a good old medium lamp. That is very good. Okay, look, we're moving up fast. Good. I'm pleased. we're leveling up quick. Everyone, please remember, this is only temporary. This is just IKEA. This is my IKEA setup. We're just role-playing IKEA right now. Don't worry about it. All of my just random furniture. It's because I'm trying to like make stuff and then figure out, oh, I was hoping it would be clear. That's actually, I guess it's translucent. That's mildly disappointing. I mean, it's still a cute pot, so planter, so I need to... I can do that. It's also because you can't sell the furniture, which I feel like is kind of a weird vibe. I wish they would let you sell the furniture. I think it's odd that you can't. Okay, homestead medium lamp. Let me see what else can we craft that we have not made yet. Is there anything else? Kilma banner. We'll make that. I'm glad I kept that fabric, but boy howdy, we're running low really quickly. We got a tanker thing. Kilma in Stein. Actually, we're probably going to hit this way faster than I expected, which is good. Stein, good. I think it's because people would spam make stuff, but at this point it's just make stuff not worth much. Yeah, that makes sense. I understand their logic behind it. It just also irritates me slightly, but that's okay. I mean, I guess like Dreamlight doesn't let you. At the same time, people just make and sell tons of cakes. You know, I've never been a part of a cake party before, and I really honestly kind of want to do one. I would have to sit down and like get all the materials for it and stuff, but I've never done a cake party, and I honestly think it would be a lot of fun. They look really, I mean, they've nerfed cake parties, obviously, so maybe they're not as fun as they used to be, but, you know, they're still pretty good from what I hear, which is good. Ooh, wheat planter, good. Can make that. Yeah, no, the cakes are the cakes are the way to go from what I've heard. Medium bottle. Medium bottle. Oh my god. The more it adds stuff, the more it's hard to see where things are. Pitcher. I've not made this pitcher yet. That's good. Okay. Okay, so yeah, it looks like I was going up quick because I was making a lot of like high level stuff. I'm just trolling. What does the winterlight tree take? Two pine cone? I'll make one. Dang. Okay, I'm out of that. That's fine. I have 2 Christmas trees now, but that's okay. I think we'll survive. Let's see. That was the bell. So we may run into town in a minute and see if we can't talk to Tish and get any more recipes from her. So yeah, we may have to do a whole materials run, material girl, because I don't have a lot right now, and we may have to do another materials run to make sure I have stock to craft things. Do you get experience from crafting something that you've already crafted before, or do you have to wait? I don't actually know. Yeah, it looks like I'm out for now. So we'll run, let me just drop a couple of these things in here. We'll run into town, we'll talk to Tish. We'll get some more materials or some more recipes from her. And then we'll also run over to Hassian and see if we can't get whatever reward he has for us. We also put oh, that little banner is actually kind of cute. We can put down the, oh, that's a really ugly nightstand. Disappointing. You made me use such expensive materials for something that is just ugly. The wheat planter. I'm all about that though. Why? Okay, now I do. It really is that big? Now I thought it was just because I was standing on the table. It's that big. Holy cow. That's the biggest wheat I think I've ever seen in my wheat. What? That's like corn's. Why is it that big? That's like corn-sized wheat. What the actual heck? Hi, Savvy. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day today. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Okay. All right, we have, let me just put down this bottle real quickly. Teeny tiny little bottle. All right, got that. Okay, into town, talk to Tish, see what stuff she's got, and then we'll kind of, we'll put down the thing. In my sad, not ready museum yet. It's gonna be cool. I have to decide. So we've got this really cool like display case thing. Actually, wait, do we want to put the golden egg in that? I feel like the golden egg actually might be a good thing to stick in that. Let me see. Mr. Gold Egg, you actually might go really well in there. I'll probably put something different in there in the future, but the golden egg might not be a bad start. But I know there's also like a miner's display case thing. Oh, we're going to have to make like a full, this just really makes me want to throw a heist. Like Ocean 11 style heist. There we go. Can I close you now? Can you close? Close? Close. So yeah, we can have this. And I know that whenever you do the mining rewards, you can also get a, like a miner's case, like display case. This is going to be my like trophy room. So I'm going to have to figure out what furniture I want here. So that's going to be like a whole process. That's also part of the reason why I'm working on leveling up like furniture making as well, so that I have all of the furniture available to me as I make my design decisions. I'm the kind of person that likes to have all of like the options in front of me before I make a design choice, because you know, like I don't want to have to like remake the whole room because a lamp didn't fit. You know what I mean? So, you know, Silver, I have never asked you, what are you having for dinner? You always ask me what my dinner will be. What is your din-din? What kind of food do you cook? I'm just curious, if you don't mind sharing. The turntables. Yeah, I need to try some new recipes. We've been eating the same thing for forever for too long, so need to get more recipes together. Of course, Kaylin's the one cooking dinner right now. I'm just the one doing the grocery list and shopping and stuff. But I try to make them simple so that they're not difficult to put together. I do lunch and then she does dinner. Mostly because she makes dinner usually while I'm streaming. So I just don't have the time because I am streaming. But in the future, things will swap, so. Hello, Eshi. I never speak to you. Make it quick. As a magistrate, it's my job to oversee all permits, legislations, laws, bylaws, and ordinances. I maintain order by making sure those laws are properly enforced. Better to ask what I don't do if you want a brief answer. There we go. I knew we were gonna get better for. Okay, what is your next quest, or your first quest, I guess? Apologies for not being as congenial as usual, but my nephew Echelon. That's a very intense. Echelon sounds like a Pokemon name, like one of the evolutions, like Espeon, Flareon, Echelon, is declaring his path next month. According to tradition, there will be a grand ball commemorating the occasion. My daughter was supposed to wear the Bahari family signet ring that her aunt, that dreadful duchess, gave her on her name day. Somehow Kenyatta has lost the pearl. It's terribly shameful to lose something that's been in the family for generations, and I would like to spare us all that humiliation. Besides, the Heritage Society will have my head if they find out. I'll help look for it. Don't bother. It could be at the bottom of a lake for all we know. You'd have better luck searching for a replacement. I won't stop you if that's what you're planning on doing. Do me a favor and be quick about it. I wouldn't want news of this to get out. You just want a pearl. That's okay. I think I have some at home, actually. I don't know where I'm going. I'm finding Tish. That's what I'm doing. I'm like, where? What am I doing? Finding Tish. I think I should have a pearl back at the house. So whenever we go back there, I can see if I can't grab one. Tish, what are you doing? Do you just hang out here? You and your brother just like to go hang out in the woods for a while. I've been looking forward to this day for a while. Every young carpenter in training must carve a perfect image of the dragon before they're ready to open their own shop. When it was my turn, I may have gone a little overboard and created an entire collection, but I think you're ready to take on the task. Just pick up the new recipes from the shop. The Dragon Tide collection. Yes, please. I love them. I think it's stunning. 10 out of 10. Absolutely incredible. So we are allowed now we're level 9, so we just need to keep working on to get level 10. That will be fun. Furniture maker's drawing board. That's stunning. Love that. Okay. Thank you, Tish. We'll chat with you while you're here. If it isn't my favorite customer, I got a few new things in today that I think you'll really like.
I'd better get back to work.
Okay. Excuse me. Eshy wants me to get her a pearl, so I think that's what we're going to do next. We'll do that, and we'll do a little bit of an inventory on what we need to do more furniture crafting. Like what types of wood we need and things like that. And then we'll sort of head back from there. I'm scared. So I picked up that you can't see it, but I have a little mouse toy in my inventory, and it started a quest called Better Days, and I'm like, I'm scared. I'm scared of what that means. Oh wait, Hassian's in, and we need to do because the level 10. Hold on, we'll catch him. Yeah, I'm scared. Better Days sounds like someone had a pet cat when they were a child or something, and we're about to hear a sad story about the cat. I'm like, oh no. I don't know if I can handle a sad story tonight. That's too much for me. I need a more emotional fortitude before we hear sad cat stories. Hassian, hello. I hit level 10.
Speak quickly.
I'll be honest with you. I was testing whether you had the skills to join the Hunters Guild. You have passed. Bye, Tao. Oh, there he is. I thought he was just going to go boom, 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 boom off the screen. You now have access to special items from the guild store. You can purchase them with hunting medallions earned from increasing your skills or partaking in a weekly hunting challenge. Thank you. That was very succinct. Yeah, I don't have anything else to purchase from him yet. So we just have the plaque, the Cernic wallpaper, and then just a whole bunch of fireworks. That is good. Good to know. I'll just chat with him. Yeah, Cernic are in the meadow. I am aware. Hi, Tao. Hey, buddy. A woof. Sniff, sniff. Sneeze. A woo. He rubs his face with his paws. Tonight has been a Tao heavy night, and there is no complaints from me about that. None whatsoever. Oh, Zachi Maru, thank you so much for the follow. I deeply appreciate it. It means a lot. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Hope you can hang out. But thank you for the follow. That means that very much appreciated. Okay. Home, and then we're gonna pearl, and then furniture. There's a lot to keep track of in a game like this, so it's always me being like, what was I doing? Home, pearl, furniture, pearl, home. ADHD. Okay. Oh my god. Whoa. It has been loading in so weird lately. Oh, you're back. You just want to do furniture, don't lie. You know. Oh, I was going to ask you. I did not realize that's what Lurk meant. I was going to ask you. So you ask me all of the time what I am eating for dinner. This time, Silver, I ask you, what are you having for dinner? What type of food do you like to cook? If you feel comfortable answering. But how the turntables? What kind of food do you like? Good. Floor cabinet. Let's see. Floor cabinet. I'm just looking for all the stuff we can craft. Lantern. We got all those new recipes from her. Moonstruck bed. Yeah, just a bunch of flow planks. That makes sense. That's fine. 30 minutes. I'm joining cake party, so I'll be here for a bit. Love to support small streamers. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Cake parties. I've never done a cake party, and I would love to. Maybe not tonight, I don't think, but that sounds like a ton of fun. I had spaghetti. You ever heard of the jar sauce from the brand Rouse? It's awesome. Yesterday I had a pulled chicken from Sunday meal prep. Yeah. I think actually Rouse, so I am not a tomato sauce person. I am a big I love ketchup. can't stand tomatoes. Don't know what it is. That's just, I've been like that since I was like a little kid. But I think the only tomato sauce I've ever liked was from the Rouse brand. So I am familiar with that. It has like a bunch of like nicely like seasoned tomato sauces from what I remember, if that's the brand I'm thinking of. Like there's a lot of like complex seasoning to it, and the more flavorful something is, typically the more that I will like it. So yeah, thank you, Zachi. I appreciate it for sure. Mom said medium jug. I think I'm almost out of all of my yeah, I'm out of my ceramic. That's fine, I can put some more in. Pulled chicken from Sunday meal prep. Yeah, I used to do Sunday meal prep, and lately I've just been too busy to do Sunday meal prep. Paleo Discord's a good place to hang out. Sometimes you bring nothing and get 50K's worth of cakes. Definitely helpful. That'll be good to know. Yeah, I need to actually, I'm in the Discord, but I need to actually be active in the Discord and see if anybody's doing cake parties. Because I know that's how most people end up meeting up to do them. But so it looks like we have a bunch of wood. It's mostly just like iron and stuff that we need. So I'll probably maybe go on a good iron run in a minute. I'll pop down this jug first though. But yeah, thank you for the tip. That's really helpful. I'll definitely check into it whenever I get a chance to. And then I've got, again, don't mind my whole IKEA I have going on in here. It's just because you can't sell furniture, and I'm trying to decide what furniture I like. So yeah, do you have any, Silver, do you have any favorite recipes? Like things that are just like your absolute go-to? Just curious. Get our leather going. I love me some Chick-fil-A, but you're trying to stick with your New Year's resolution. I get that. Oh, I did, I don't know if I mentioned this on stream. I did go on a walk the other day. I was, apparently one of the best ways for me to get through work and be really productive that day was to listen to some Fall Out Boy and be emo. And so I I just was all in my feelings. So I went on a very intense walk for like 10, 15 minutes. I have ankle problems. I used to power walk. Your house is so much better decorated. I appreciate that. I don't, currently for me, it's just a pack rat horde because I have not decided yet on how I'm gonna decorate it in particular. I've kind of just been like, hold on, I'll go back and show a couple things. I've been dopamine throwing things down. I've also been crafting a lot of furnitures. I'm trying to decide which furniture sets I like the best and stuff. I'm also trying to collect all the wallpapers because that's gonna make like a big decision on like how I choose to decorate. But I appreciate that. That makes me feel a little better. Infinite storage for decos as well helps. Yeah. No, that's really good. You're surprised you don't go for a walk at lunch to get outside. So I only get a 30-minute lunch, unpaid, which is fun. So I typically am trying to make my lunch, run upstairs, eat, get a little bit of rest and then come back. Typically that's that I would if I had an hour lunch, but since I only have 30-minute, I have to just kind of make do. So yeah, it's still sort of just kind of a bunch of stuff thrown down and around right now. My sort of vision for it is this will be like my front cozy entranceway, like homey living room vibes. I'll have the kitchen in here. I'm gonna have like an atrium room in here. I think I'm gonna probably do like a blue theme just because there's a lot of really gorgeous blue furniture. So like I'm gonna probably do blue theme in here. I'll have a dining room to display all of my food and stuff. Bedroom here. And then I also have, because I haven't run in there in a minute, I actually have what I'm working on. I'm gonna make my own museum of all of my trophies and like the gold star fish and bugs and stuff. It's unfinished right now, but this will be the fish room. This will be the trophies and like displaying the important stuff and plaques and things like that room. And then this will be the bug room. I'm gonna make my own museum in here because I love filling out the Animal Crossing Museum and the Coral Island Museum. I am a museum girly. You give me a museum or like a vault to fill out and I'm on it. Like that's like my favorite thing. Also, Chain's my chef and he gave me this really amazing telescope. So I thought it looked good outside the museum. I also was thinking about, I want to make a fun like spa bathroom vibe, but I don't know about adding on to the house. But then I remember that you can get multiple like standalone buildings at this point. So I think I might actually have like a building out back here, just like a one building harvest house, like one room harvest house, and make like a luxury spa and kind of have, when I eventually get my gazebo, like put a gazebo out here and have my like pretty fountain and kind of have this be kind of like a decorative area. So that's my like goals. How long it will take me to get there is a question, but that's my goals, at least. That's what I'm aiming for. Do I have... I've got plenty of food. We'll go mining because I need to get a little bit more iron and stuff for crafting and furniture and stuff like that. You don't make anything fancy. The goal is easy to clean up food, whether breakfast for dinner, food with rice, potatoes, meal replacement shake, even cereal. You love cereal. So I was the freak child who used to eat cereal dry as a snack all the time. My mom didn't raise us on cereal very much. I kind of tended to do more like toast and eggs and stuff. Now breakfast for me is usually just like a pastry because I get like my tummy's not great in the morning. My stomach just kind of dry cereal's the bomb. Yeah. My mom used to, for snacks for us, just put like Lucky Charms or something in like a Ziploc bag, and then we would just bring it, and that would just be like our snack when we were kids. So, used to do that a lot. But yeah, no, I totally understand about easy meals. Our meals are definitely like, we want low prep meals. We're both working rough jobs and doing extra stuff and tired. And so it's typically like slap some ingredients or pile a bunch of stuff in the oven and then, just go like just dump meals type vibe. That's kind of what we went for. Yours was Kix.
Oh.
Kix is in like, Kit Kats, or I don't think I've actually heard of Kix before.
What? Do you see Oni?
I get some salmon and marinate it with soy sauce. That's easy to do and clean. Yeah, that's a lot of the type of stuff that we're doing. Is just stuff to throw in the oven. I've Kix. Oh, do you mean like Chex Mix? Is that what you mean? Chex Mix? Or is that a type of Chex Mix? Or is it similar to? No, the orange box Kix. Hold on. I'm looking this up. Come with me. There's a cereal. Oh, there's a Kix cereal. Okay, hold on. Kix, a Kix cereal. Oh my God, I spelled cereal wrong. Cereal wrong. Here, hold on. Internet window. There we go. Kix. Oh, yeah, like Pops. But that might just be the name brand or one of the. Okay, yeah. No, I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I didn't know that Kix was the other name for them, or they're similar to Pops, I guess. That makes sense. And then what were you talking about, Silver? Hold on. what were you talking about? Kix with a. There's a Kix cereal, and then yeah, Kix. Yeah, and it's not like the Pops. Okay, interesting. There's a Kix cereal. They ain't like Pops. Kix are a heck of a lot of sugary. Okay, that makes sense. I'm picking up what you're putting out. I don't think I have ever seen those ever. The Pops are the only thing I have to go off of, but wow, interesting. Oh my God, sorry. Speaking of cereal stories, I've had a very eventful life. I have a lot of stories. Speaking of cereal stories, so prepare for Amy lore dump, I guess. So I did public speaking competitions in middle and high school. And I had to, the very first one I ever did, I was prepping for it. And we were at, so I did it through 4-H, which is like an agriculture education, kind of like free education, like after school program type thing. I was at Rock Eagle, which is one of their big 4-H camps, to do my presentation, because there's like a whole like we would basically do essentially it. I kind of compared it to a science fair. We would research a topic we found interesting, and then we would like make a presentation on it and like give like a presentation on the topic, and then we'd be like graded and judged on like how well we did, and we used posters, and it was like a whole thing. But the very first one I ever did, I was at Rock Eagle, and they were famous for their really bad breakfast, but I had a box of bran flakes. I did put milk in them. I didn't eat them dry. I had a box of bran flakes. One of the bran flakes cut the back of my throat and sliced it open. And so I was an hour out from my very first presentation in like 7th grade, coughing up a lung because the bran flake sliced my throat open. And I was having a panic attack because I was like, I have to do public speaking in like 30 minutes. It finally calmed down enough so that I could actually do my presentation. And then I won first place. But like, you know, my county was competitive, so they trained me really well. But yeah, never again. No more bran flakes for the rest of my life. I'm done with bran flakes. They tried to kill me. They assassinated me in a moment of weakness and tension, and I'm never doing it again. That's my funny bran flake story. Kicks are pretty good. Give them a try. They're lightly sweetened, but enough to give it some flavor. That makes sense. So I'm assuming they're corn-based from what they look like. But they're made out of corn. Like corn puff type thing. I don't think I'd ever... Like I said, my mom wasn't much of a cereal person growing up. We were all... Our family has like a big history of diabetes and stuff. So like she was very anal about making sure we ate healthy. Gotta be careful with flake cereal. All flakes, frosted flakes try to kill me. And yes, a corn base. I do like frosted flakes. I think they're yummy. But no, I can imagine all the flake cereal. Murder. Murder. My inventory is already like super full. I will literally kill for when they finally give us a quest object inventory. Oh my god, that will be just the greatest thing that's ever happened, because my whole inventory right now, quest item, 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 and then the rest, half of it's ammo, which, oh, quest item. Then we'll have ammo pouch too, and so that'll be really helpful, but you can put them in storage. I know you can, I just get worried that I'll forget about them. That's really honestly the only reason that I haven't, is that if I don't keep them in my inventory, I forget they exist. Frost mini wheats. Oh, frost mini wheats are good too. Definitely need milk. I like honey nuts, sometimes raisin bran for healthy food. Yeah, I really like frosted mini wheats too. I liked specifically, I like the strawberry ones, actually. Oh my god, this is all pallium and not iron, and while I appreciate the pallium, I need iron. Is that a chest over there? The feeling when you've been playing a game for a really long time, and then you realize there's a chest you haven't gotten, and you're like, eh? I put them there till I select them in the quest menu. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I need to do that. I just am crying because my inventory's full. That'll be me in Genshin whenever I eventually find a common... I mean, that's already me in Mondstadt whenever I find a common chest in the wild. I'm like, what? There's a chest? I thought I got all of those. Okay. We're gonna aim. We're gonna fire. There we go. Oop. And whoop. There we go. Hello. Loot. Sweet leaf and a bright shroom. You know what? Better than a kick in the face, I guess. Yeah, I think my favorite, I really liked frosted mini wheats. I especially liked it strawberry frosted mini wheats. I am a strawberry person. I know not everybody likes strawberry flavoring, but I am a strawberry person. I always have been. Oh, the other thing we're doing, so we're currently getting more iron right now and stuff so that we can craft with it, but we also are currently getting some of the starstones so we can give them as gifts to the villagers, because I need to keep working on villager friendship and stuff. So there's a dual objective here. But yeah, I'm a strawberry person. I like strawberry cake. I like strawberry ice cream. Not everybody's a strawberry person, and I can totally understand that. Strawberry is a very specific taste, especially in the 90s when I was growing up. Like, artificial strawberry is a very specific taste. But yeah, I do like them strawberry. You can't stand the flavor because it's a bitter aftertaste. Real strawberries are great. That makes sense. It's been, granted, it's probably been since I was 12 years old since I had them, so I can't tell you how I'd feel now. As I am approaching 30 slowly, I am starting to get to the place where I'm like, this food is too sweet for me. I feel like I'm betraying my younger self, because I love sugar. I feel like I'm betraying my younger self by saying something's too sweet, but, you know. I also really like Cocoa Puffs growing up, and Frosted Flakes were good too. Formulas have changed. So I have a very sensitive palate. Food formulas change all the time, and it provokes murderous feelings inside of me. I'll try my favorite chip, and my face will slowly fall because they changed the formula. I'm like, no. I can enjoy a toasted bagel with cream cheese. They're great. Oh, I love bagels. Again, I like strawberry cream cheese. Oh, there's actually this there's this garlic and herb cream cheese that we were putting on something for a little while. I don't remember what it was that we were putting it on, but it was really delicious. Frosted Flakes are too sweet and they go soggy hecka fast. Yeah, that makes sense. I can totally agree with that. Again, it's been since I was 12 since I've had any... Hello? Oh, you're the Phoenix statue. I was like, what is this again? I've gotten all those, so it's fine. Yeah, no, I love me a good bagel with cream cheese. Bring back the original Butterfinger recipe. Yeah. You know what a really genuinely bring back the original recipe campaign is for me? The original Oreo recipe. Oreos don't taste anything like what they used to, like at all. They've really changed. They made them vegan, which I'm fine with conceptually, but there's something about them that really like bothers my stomach now. Like I think the cream is the same. I think it's the cookie that's different. So I don't know. That does bother me though. I wish the Oreos tasted the same because I was Oreo obsessed as a teenager. Like I was a big, what cereals in our pantry right now? We don't have any, actually, shockingly. No cereal for us. We Kaylin likes herself a good breakfast sandwich, like Jimmy Dean's, and then I have a pastry usually because of having a rough tummy. Also because I get up super early now. The earlier I get up, the more like delicate my stomach is usually. So a house without cereal. Who are you, human? No, but we were really poor. We're not as poor as we used to be, but we were really broke. So it was more of a you know. Also, we don't really have a pantry, like a physical pantry. We live in a little crappy townhouse, so we kind of have a shelf that we stick things on. Hydrox is before Oreo. Oreo's actually copycat. I know. There's a whole food. I think there's a whole food theory episode about that at one point. Yeah, always really interesting to hear the history of that kind of thing. I mean, I was mind blown by the fact that Cheeto, like puffed Cheeto snacks, so like Cheetos and like that kind of thing, they were originally a cornmeal byproduct from cow feed that they were desperately trying to figure out how to like make financially good, like useful, so that they could like recoup their cost on it or whatever. And then they made the original corn puffs, which eventually became Cheetos. They like Pringles. I do like Pringles. I'm not much of a chips person, so the way I eat chips, I will be in the mood for chips. I will grab a bag of chips. I will eat half the bag of chips in one sitting, and then I will forget it exists, and then it goes bad. That is how I eat chips. That's just, I try to get myself to remember. I clip it, like I do a chip clip. Like I set it aside. I'm like, I'm gonna eat the rest of this, and I forget. So I am not much of a breads person. I feel like everybody has their like preferences as far as like types of food. I'm more of a veggies and a meat person. And I do like fruit as well, but I do struggle with like, if we buy fruit, I struggle with remembering we have it and then it goes bad. And I'm like, oh no, I forgot the fruit. So in a time in my life where I'm a little less stressed, I think I'll probably remember. But if I buy fruit, I have to be intentional about when I eat it, basically. Food theory, and I watch the Food That Built America and Cheetos is on there. Yeah, no, food theory is great. Pringles are good. I haven't had them in a while, and I do prefer them a little bit less. I'm a sour cream and onion type of person. That I feel like sour cream and onions really kind of fallen out of favor. Like I don't see it. Like they've been changing it out for like dill pickle lately. A lot of companies have, which I'm like, bring back my. I know that it's an old flavor and people think it's boring, and that's why you're changing it out. But I like my sour cream and onion. Lay's still has it, thankfully, so it's good. So, okay, we have a decent amount of iron, so I think we can go home now. Now, cooking it all up, that is the rub, isn't it? Return to housing plot. What's your favorite flavor of chip? If you both Silver and Zachi, and if Savi's still here, or anybody else who feels like, what is your flavor of chip? Quick poll. What is favorite flavor of chip? I feel like most people, if I ask their flavors, sour cream and onion. Yeah, well, it's just so. First off, it's kind of addicting, which is not a bad thing. It just is like you definitely want to keep eating it. It's one of those, like, I found that barbecue flavors, depending on the brand you're getting, can sometimes be a little spicy for my taste. Like they can be a little like too much. Whereas plain Lay's, oh my God, plain Lay's, they are so salty. Oh my God, like I can't eat, like after I became a teenager, honestly, I can't eat plain Lay's anymore. It's so salty, it like pickles my tongue. It's too much for me. But I do like barbecue as a flavor. I think it's pretty good. Barbecue flavor is your fave. When it comes to Pringles though, I really like their low sodium or barbecue. That makes sense. Pringles aren't chips, they're crisps. So the texture has an impact. Chili cheese. Oh, Fritos chili pies. Oh, interesting. That's cool. I always really like finding out people's favorite like flavor of stuff or like preferred food and things like that. It's just always fun. Okay, I was making ceramics, but be gone. We will make, yeah, cancel that one. And then we're gonna put the iron in there because I think the iron cooks. Oh, it cooks 4 minutes. Ugh, fine. Okay. You'll never turn down a good pizza flavor either. That is you know something I never ate as a kid that people loved was like pizza pockets. Oh my god, I'm having a brain fart. I know what they're called, but like the pizza pockets that like pepperoni pockets. The ones that I never had those as a kid. Hot Pocket. There you go. There was also little nugget ones though. That I think people called little Hot Pockets. Never had those as a kid. My mom again was really health food oriented, so my idea of a good snack was a salad. Like she wasn't extremely health oriented. I don't think she could have been, frankly, because she grew up Southern, so like she knew a lot of like Southern food. But is that like a loot or a liar? Potato skins, bacon, cheddar flavor. Not on chips. I do love me a good potato skins though. Like, or twice baked potatoes. Kroger actually has some that are pretty good. We haven't had, you know what? We haven't, hold on. I'm putting those on the grocery list. We haven't had those in a while. I just remembered. So I'll do something with potato skins. Or not potato skin, but baked potatoes. Twice baked potatoes. Can I excuse that being a lunch? Yeah, but they take a long time to make, so maybe not a lunch, but twice baked potatoes are good. My phone auto-corrected twice baked potatoes to Potomac, and I will leave it that way. TGIF potato skins. Probably entirely made up on artificial flavor, but they're really good. Yeah, I can imagine. But I feel like the best food is, though, sometimes. Like, listen, I am all for healthy food, but, like, sometimes you just gotta it's been really wild watching like gummies and like candy and even like ice cream be like way healthier for like the younger generations now. Like the marketing, like they've made them really healthier, like whole food based. It's just weird emotionally to watch. Like it's not a bad thing. It's not me being like that's like a bad thing that's happening. It just has been weird to watch it all kind of change because I grew up like obviously in the 90s when like, you know, everything was super junky. You gonna crush the supermarket tomorrow? Yeah, hopefully. I've been so tired the past couple times I've had to order in, actually. Like, I've gone to Trader Joe's, but I've had to order from Kroger, so I have not. So I'm going to try. I am going to use that donation for something. I'm going to try to fix it first. If I can fix it, then I won't have to order a new capture card, which will be the better of the two options. But if I can't fix it, I'll order a new one. Regardless, I will use that donation for something good. Because I also kind of want to play some House Flipper 2, if I'm being completely honest with you. And we're kind of running out of stuff to do in Palia until they do another update. So, you know, and House Flipper 2 is $40, so would you all be interested in some House Flipper 2 if I played some? I might make my computer explode, but we might be able to do it. So I've just been trying to excuse purchasing it. I want to play it, but House Flipper addiction, yeah. It's tough getting away from genetically modified foods and such now. Just give me sugar, flavor bases, and natural ingredients. Yeah, I understand that. I am blessed, completely blessed, to have a Trader Joe's in my area. So I'm able to shop a lot of really healthy food from them because they have a lot of good options and stuff. So yeah, no, I've just been trying to excuse purchasing it. I kind of want to just buy House Flipper, then it's a Christmas gift and it says flip the house. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, if I can get my capture cards fixed, then I'll definitely do that. And I think I should. This has been a headache of a week. Some weeks are just like that, I feel like, where you're just like, everything just kind of is like, ugh. So this week has just been something else already, and it's only Wednesday. Yesterday was just a Tuesday. Let's blame the white van. Yeah, no, I blame yesterday being a Tuesday. I don't know what it is. Mondays are never that bad for me. For some reason, it's always Tuesdays. Why do I see a Santa flipping the foundation on the house? Oh my gosh, Santa says, flip that house. But yeah, like Tuesdays just for some reason are my chaos day. It's not Mondays, it's Tuesdays. Everything goes wrong. Crazy stuff happens. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's not. I swear it's a curse that's following me all the way from my Supernatural days. If any of you ever watched Supernatural, there was that one episode where they had the Groundhog Day episode where Sam kept waking up on Tuesday and like, it's Tuesday again. Yeah, that's me with Tuesdays. That's just my energy with Tuesdays. So maybe it's just simply just a supernatural curse following me from my past. God, I really love that show in hindsight. In high school, in hindsight, maybe not the greatest show in the world. And I don't think it's aged well. I think it was good at the time, and I think now it's kind of like, oh, like, you know. Listen, fandoms were different back then, and like what was prioritized was different back then, but they just kind of, you know, they did their thing. We always have so many potatoes. I need to plant less potatoes. I always have way more potatoes than like anything else. And I have some corn. I'll keep that corn. Is there any carrots are good? Reese, we can save. Is Friday stream gonna be cursed again? I hope not. So Friday we're playing Stardew, by the way. Very excited. We're starting Stardew. I am very excited for it, honestly. I've been meaning to, I knew I was gonna play Stardew on the channel eventually. I've played it a ton myself, personally, throughout the years since it's come out. And I kind of just got burnt out on Dreamlight, so we're just gonna be playing some Stardew. So I hope Friday is not cursed. I am hoping by playing something that I'm really excited to play that it will not be cursed. We're gonna find out because Fridays have been cursed, and I'm trying not to let that be a repeating pattern. So, but it sounds like it'll be cursed. Don't say anything. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Heading to cake party. Also selling potato seeds, more profit than crops. More money times crop times time. Learned that yesterday. Have a great day. You do too. Yeah, I try to turn all the gold star potatoes into seeds, but I sell like the extras. So anyway, you have a good day. Goodness, I have to cough all of a sudden. Yeah, thank you for joining the stream. Hope you have a good cake party. I still have sinus drainage and everything. Okay. We're doing some planting. I think honestly we're gonna wrap up stream pretty soon anyway. It's getting pretty close to 8, but we're just gonna do a little bit more planting and then we can head out. Actually, you know, I think I might just honestly head out as well if I'm being honest. So yeah, since we're talking about Friday stream. So yes, since we're talking about Friday stream, Friday, we are playing Stardew. Very excited. Same time, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So if you want to check out some Stardew, be there. Very excited. I tend to min-max Stardew, especially at the beginning. I haven't gotten good at min-maxing it in later game, but I think I've probably restarted Stardew about 10 times at this point in my life. So I tend to like speed run. No challenge. I think what we might end up doing is we might do that artisan challenge. So I looked at the challenges. Most of them were like not really anything I was interested in, except for the fact they have that whole artisan challenge of shipping 999 of every artisan item. So we'll probably fold that into our perfection run. Because especially once you get towards the end of perfection anyway, you kind of need to like have 1,000 things of wine going at the same time. So we might do that artisan challenge later in the run. But in the beginning, at least, we're just going to be aiming for perfection mostly. So I typically tend to speed run the beginning and then kind of like slow down as I like get more into the other parts of it. So we'll be doing that on Friday. And then also just to let you know, I do stream both on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So whichever one is better for you, I have that available. Also, if you've missed any of the streams and you want to catch up, please feel free to check out my re-uploads on my VODs channel. That's Amy's VODs on YouTube. I have all of those over there, and they're divided up by game, so it's very easy to find the game that you're looking for. Also, on the Instagram, Amy's Adventures Game on Instagram, I do upload like funny gaming reels as well as like on my stream schedule, so you can know what I'm playing every week. And I've been uploading some really good reels lately. I think they've been kind of funny. So I've been proud of my editing skills lately. So that's been good. I think they'll be about it. Have a good night. Enjoy the Chick-fil-A and get some a lot. Okay, let me see. Actually, hold on. I'm trying to get in the habit of rating because I have not been rating up until now, and I think I want to. Okay, so we will raid Papa Mutt, I believe. He's one of the VTubers that I follow, and he is playing some Lethal Company. So if you want some Lethal Company, please feel free to hang on to the raid. raid. There we go. Start raid. And then buy silver. Oh my gosh. Did I use unraid? Hold on. Start raid. There we go. Buy silver. Bye everybody. I hope you have a lovely, lovely rest of your evening, and I will see you guys on Friday. Bye everybody. And raid.